Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense will get the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more, and they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Punt is on its way. Holds it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line, but they will stop. The Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but really challenge this team.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rides the back on the option to give. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good second down run. commit to the running game, run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Cardinals have it with a first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
7, USC 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pressure coming. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for his second down. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul. They really did set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The kick is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his help.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Holds and fires complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's DeMarco. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Plays like that. Just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making an easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll set up to throw. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal. Get them tackled to the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
We're interested to see what the head coach wants to do here, guys. Of course, you just got stopped trying to run the football down close on third down. Now it's fourth and goal, but you're on the 2-yard line. Do you have confidence in your guys up front to get it done?
Never a doubt. Had to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Georgia. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He makes a catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They're going back to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter.
That's the end.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
3.
Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Working the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Trojans are in the hurry offense. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think of...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. Bounced off his feet.
This defense is going to mix up their looks against this quarterback, playing some zone. That time it was man coverage, but they also brought the blitz. So they're just trying to keep this quarterback on his toes.
Back to throw, it's DeMarco. Takes a hit as he fires. What a play by this defense. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And the Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Looking for space, it's Carpenter. He'll try to take it back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's got his man across the middle. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. In the red area, it's Watson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Might be changing the route. Looking to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Past the 50. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to 26. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The carry going off right tackle here. And he never had a chance to stop cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's DeMarco. Grabbed over the middle. really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, when that might open up some big plays down the field.
You know, in a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to pass. It's DeMarco. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finding open areas.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
He'll pull it down. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense now.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
That incompletion leaves him staring at a third down. Back to pass, it's DeMarco. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that.
He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Cardinals will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Using his feet. Looking for room at the 30. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Finding an escape route. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. A lot of urgency for this offense. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. And he missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on target this time. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. Back open in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's DeMarco. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
This linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to... Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
USC 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. And the Trojans have a lot of options on second and inches.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's DeMarco. Tagged out of the air. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
Well, it's a nice job tackling by defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do it.
Here comes the rush, and they have got him wrapped up for 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers. But man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And the try is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away. On the run, it's Carpenter. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Off the play fake. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. To the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Louisville! Great job by the back on the option. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, play action, oh, he can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now, this offense is just stuck in the run. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. Trying to escape and get it himself. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Makes the grab on the big throw. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
just plowing ahead. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They're dealing with a second and long. The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D denied him on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
56, USC 3.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. They'll try the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit, don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's in the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Trojans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum. It's starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes they were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a...
Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like...
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Trying to set up the screen. Inside the 45. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Throws to the tight end. Working on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Meyer.
Returner brings it out to the 16. And your USC Trojans will take over.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponents.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Louisville.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on second down. Under fire. Fullback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.